All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to unpack a massive question. Is AI completely changing what it means to be a founder? We're going to look at what it really takes to build a company now in this brand new world. And this is the big one, right? The question that's on everybody's mind. Is it actually possible for just one person sitting at a laptop to build a billion-dollar company using AI? I mean, it sounds like something out of a movie, but the answer, well, it might just shock you. So, who are we going to listen to on this? Well, if you ask Amjad Masad, the founder of Replit, he says the answer is an emphatic yes. But, and this is the big twist, he says the secret weapon isn't your technical skill. It's about a completely new and fundamentally human set of skills. And why should we listen to Amjad? Well, he's not just talking about this stuff. He's literally building the playground where it's all happening. His company, Replit, is an AI-powered coding platform that's valued at a cool $3 billion. So yeah, he has a pretty good front row seat to what's coming next. Okay, so first things first, we've got to get a big idea straight. We have to stop thinking about AI as just a tool, like a super fast coder that you order around. That's not it at all. Your role as a founder has changed. You're not the builder anymore. You're the manager. I mean, just look at the difference here. It is absolutely insane. Just a few years ago, building an app was this huge ordeal. Months of coding, you needed a big expensive dev team, and you were spending 15 grand, easy. And now, with AI, one person can whip up a prototype in a few days for basically nothing. The barrier to entry, it hasn't just been lowered, it's been obliterated. This is probably my favorite analogy from Amjad for how to think about this. He says to imagine AI as this brilliant, super powerful intern. It can do amazing work, but it also gets distracted, it can get confused, it can go off the rails. Your job isn't to do the coding yourself, it's to be an incredible manager for this super smart but kind of scatterbrained intern. And that gets us to the new core skill, prompting. You really should think of this as the new programming, but instead of learning Python or JavaScript, you're mastering the art of clear communication, being incredibly precise with your words and your instructions. That is the new technical skill. Okay, so if coding isn't the big roadblock anymore, what is? Well, Amjad lays out a brand new playbook for founders, and you'll see it's built on 3 pillars that are surprisingly not that technical at all. And here they are, the 3 pillars of the new AI founder. Number 1, be relentlessly resourceful. You gotta find a way to solve problems. Number 2, leverage your domain knowledge. Your unique expertise is key. And number 3, have unwavering grit. You see the pattern here? None of this is about your coding skills. It's all about your mindset. Let's dig into that first one, relentless resourcefulness. Amjad's got this great way of thinking about it, like you're playing a video game. You're gonna hit walls, you're gonna get stuck. A great founder doesn't just throw their hands up and quit. No, they get creative, they look for clues, they find a different way around the obstacle to get to that next level. Okay, pillar number 2. This is your secret weapon, your unique expertise. You gotta remember, AI models are trained on, the internet, public data. But you have something called tacit knowledge. It's that gut feeling, that intuition, all the unwritten rules you've picked up from years in your field. AI has no idea about that stuff. That's your edge. And this quote just brilliantly hammers home that third pillar, grit. Because the tools are so easy now, way more people are going to try to build things. But Amjad's point is that most of them will quit the second it gets hard. He literally says that just not quitting after 6 hours of being frustrated is what makes you different. It's that simple. So this playbook sounds good in theory, right? But does it actually work in the real world? Well, let's look at this case study. It's about a CFO at a venture capital firm. So someone with deep domain knowledge in finance. He had an idea for an app he'd been thinking about for 20 years. Using Replit, he built it himself in 3 months. And the result? He quit his high-paying job, and now he's on track to make $5 million in revenue. And this wasn't some expert coder. This was a finance guy who combined his unique knowledge with these new AI tools and a whole lot of grit. This is the new playbook, live and in action. Okay, so you've used AI, you've built your amazing product faster and cheaper than ever before. You're done, right? Not even close. The game's not over. The challenge just shifts. Because if building is no longer the hardest part, what is? Well, it's getting people to actually use what you've built. Look, when building becomes the easy part, a whole new set of problems jumps right to the front of the line. The bottleneck moves from engineering to outreach. Now you have to figure out how to market your product, how to find customers, and this is the big one, how to communicate what makes you special so you don't just get lost in the noise. This is the new frontier for founders. And this all brings us to the big final question. If AI can do so much, what's left for us? What is our unique, our unbeatable human advantage? Well, it turns out it's the most important thing of all. Think about it like this. AI models are basically these giant libraries of the past. They are master remix artists, incredible at mashing up existing ideas from all the data they've been trained on. But humans, we live in the present. We have real experiences. We have that tacit knowledge we talked about. And from that, we can generate truly new ideas. Amjad's example of Bitcoin is just perfect for this. The creator took a bunch of existing ideas, things like cryptography and peer-to-peer networks, and remixed them. But then they added one fundamentally new idea that an AI never could have come up with from past data, using a blockchain to solve the double spending problem. That single, novel, human insight created an entire industry out of thin air. And that really gets to the heart of it. As Amjad says, there's something almost spiritual about that spark of a truly new idea. It's not a remix, it's a creation. And that ability, he believes, is a fundamentally human thing. So, we'll leave you with this final thought. AI can handle the how. It can write the code, it can build the app, it can follow your instructions. But the what and the why, discovering a problem that's actually worth solving in the first place, yeah, that still comes from us.